Pete, you guys did a better job against the run yesterday, but still had some leaky plays defensively. How do you eliminate those leaky plays?
Yeah, I think it's just important to the little details. We talked about it today in our meetings. We made strides, and we got to keep capitalizing on the things we do well, but eliminating the weaknesses. I mean, 8 explosive plays is unacceptable, but you do see big strides in the defense, obviously with stopping the run. So we just got to get better with the things that the leaky yardage you were talking about.
I think Alvin referenced the team meeting. Have you all had that, or do you feel like this team even needs that?
Needs what?
Team meeting. Players on the team. I'm sorry.
I think so. I think so, just because when you see these consecutive losses, it turns back to accountability with players, and just personally within yourself. I mean, guys, you got to look at yourself in the mirror, and you got to figure it out. You got to get it done, and we're not. So the coaches are going to help with that. It's going to be the players. Players at the end of the day are going out there and performing. So it's going to start with us.
Is this simply a multitude of small things that just kind of add up to be big things, as opposed to getting a stop on the field, as opposed to a major thing?
Yeah, like I said at the start, I think it's the little details, certain things like certain missed tackles, technique, errors, penalties hurt us. So just little details like that can hurt you in games, and I think it's a battlefield position. I think we could have done a better job with that, but if we enhance the little details, then we should easily have won that game.
Your first game back in a couple of weeks, how'd the hamstring hold up?
It felt we had an 18-play drive out there. I was exhausted. I was tired, but fought through it. It held up well. So I was just excited to be out there with the guys again, showing a little excitement, flying around. So that's always a good thing.
Hey, when it comes to the little things, are you seeing things in practice that kind of transfer over to the game, as far as like any kind of mistakes?
Maybe a few things, like running the ball and executing every little thing right. But even just really small things like finishing through the line, and we got to be accountable with one another, and if we're not doing every little thing right, then it's going to translate to the field. So we just got to enhance that, and just try and shoot for perfection, and it all starts in practice, like you mentioned.
Is accountability more the players or the coaches, or?
It's the whole team. It's the whole team. But as far as we got to control what we can control, and me personally, that starts with myself. So that's just how we got to go through it.
Pete, do you have any reaction? I like your teammate Nate Shepard's getting a lot of criticism from people about the play against Justin Herbert. Did you get to see that? Do you feel like that's warranted criticism? Was it a personal foul?
Yeah, I briefly saw that play. Shep's he's a great. He's not trying to do anything wrong. He just plays hard, and I think from his perspective, he didn't know if the quarterback threw the ball or not. He's just trying to get him down. Obviously, we're not trying to do anything. We're not trying to hurt anybody. He's just trying to make some plays out there on the field. So Shep would not do anything like that. I think he's just trying to go make a play, get a sack, and create a game changer.
Pete, 2-6. History obviously not on your side, but do you feel like this team has kind of what it takes to recover from 2-6?
Yes, I do. I've said it from the start of the year. We got the same talent that we did at the start of the year. We're just not putting it together. I think it goes back to what we were talking about, the details. I think we can't stay complacent with these losses. Somebody's got to bring the juice. Somebody's got to get that energy back, and it's got to start, and it's got to start in practice this week.
Speaking of bringing energy back, you're going to be playing a team that you started off the season against. Could that be some of the energy that you need if you pick up a win?
Yeah, and I think especially with this, bad taste in our mouth, the best thing you can do is, go back out on the field and play well and execute. And I think, we're sick of this feeling. We are, and the best way to eliminate the sickness is go out and play and have fun doing that. So we got to get this nasty taste out of our mouth, and we just got to start winning.